Hello, folks, and welcome to our course overview for the course Linux and Network Administration. Please do spend a few minutes with me to go over what are we going to cover exactly in this course. So, the very first thing is section 1, introduction and course overview. Introduction I have already gone through. I have given you my background, the courses that I teach, and a quick introduction of this course itself. Now about the course overview, which I'm doing right now, and you will have the option to download the syllabus at the end of this video. Then you have section 2 for lab setup. If you have already a Linux machine running, then you could skip this video, but I would skip this entire section, I meant to say. But I would highly recommend that you do go through the Linux installation so you have a better understanding how to install and configure Linux, especially CentOS. What I'm covering in this entire section is how we could download and install Oracle VirtualBox. VirtualBox is a software that allows you to run multiple virtual machines on a single host or a single hardware. Then we're going to create a first virtual machine and do the Linux installation. And for the Linux installation, as I said before, I have covered CentOS installation. If you wanted to go with a different flavor, that is perfectly fine, but I would recommend you to stick with CentOS. Then the actual content, then the fun begins on section 3, where we're going to cover the actual network administration on Linux. We're going to cover how we could enable internet on a Linux machine, the network components, what are and what should we know what that are the components of a network. We'll cover network files and commands, the NIC information. NIC stands for Network Information Card, and we could cover how we could pull the information of the NIC. We'll cover the NIC bonding, meaning one NIC and then you have a second NIC. You could actually put them together to create a redundancy. So we'll cover that in this video. We'll go through the downloading files and applications. I want to cover curl and ping commands, which will help you connect to other machines. Also file transfer commands like SCP, which is a secure copy protocol, rsync for remote synchronization. I also wanted to cover the difference between SSH and a telnet, which one should you use and which one is more secure. Hostname and IP lookup. Then moving on to the network time protocol, NTP in short, which allows you to synchronize your Linux machine, a client, to a server for the time synchronization. I also wanted to cover the newer version or newer package of NTP, which is cronED, which is also a time protocol. Then we'll go into the tracing the network traffic like traceroute, etc. In this course, I have also covered or added some of the homework that I want you to do, and I want you to read the handouts as well. Good luck. I'll see you in the next lecture.